Yeah, what up, boxing fans? Floyd Mayweather, he's at it again. I thought about doing another series of attention whore videos on Floyd, but I said, nah, I'm not gonna hate on Floyd Mayweather. I'm feeling good. My boy Peyton Manning just won the Super Bowl. Amir Khan's getting the fight, so I said I'm not gonna hate on Floyd, man. I'm feeling too good right now to be hating. But shout out to FightHype.com. They did a series of interviews with Floyd Mayweather, and he talked a lot of shit as usual. He talked a lot of shit, so I'm just going to a lot of the stuff he had to say. First, he talked about Pacquiao, how he played mind games with Pacquiao, and how he thought Pacquiao didn't handle the loss when he lost. He went on to say Pacquiao complained about the shoulder injury, trying to say that Pacquiao faked the injury and made the injury up. And then he went on to say how he played mind games with Pacquiao, getting Alex Ariza. Then he talked about another guy that Pacquiao left in the Philippines. Now, I had never heard of this story about Pacquiao taking a guy on a plane and dropping the guy off in the Philippines and leaving the guy there. Mayweather claims that he went and got the guy from the Philippines, brought him back to the USA, and he kind of gave him info about Pacquiao. That's what Mayweather claims. So this is what he was talking about with FightHype.com. Just talking all types of shit. Then he went on to say that Keith Thurman is a better fighter than Kell Brook. Kept calling Kell Brock. I was thinking to myself, who the fuck is Kell Brock? Kept calling the man Kell Brock. But he said Keith Thurman. He said Kell Brook is a better fighter than Keith Thurman. I mean, that's a matter of opinion. That's a matter of opinion, personal opinion, who you believe is better. I personally believe they're both even to me. I mean, both guys are undefeated. I don't have an opinion one way or the other. Although I have an opinion. I say Thurman. I would say Thurman because Thurman has a little more power to me than Brook, and he's a better boxer. He seems like a more technical boxer than Brook. So yeah, I would say Keith Thurman is a better fighter than Brook. But like I said, it's all a matter of personal opinion. Who you guys think is the better fighter? Me myself, I would go with Thurman. Then he went on to talk a whole lot of shit about Amir Khan. I'm kind of thinking Floyd Mayweather, he's obsessed with Amir Khan. I'm thinking he's obsessed with Amir Khan, man, cause he's doing this event in the UK. He's all over Bolton, Amir Khan's hometown. The man all over England. You all in this man's hometown, and instead of doing your events, the events that's not selling out, might I add, he had to cancel several events because people didn't go to the event, so he had to cancel a lot of the events in the UK. And all while he's there, he's talking all about Amir Khan this, Amir Khan that. The man can't keep Amir Khan's name out his mouth. So it leaves me to believe that the man he's obsessed with Amir Khan. Because the man talk about Amir Khan non-stop. If you go, let's check out the interviews from FightHype.com. They got several interviews on the website, and all he's doing is talking about Amir Khan. When he's supposed to be having this event for himself. He's talking about Amir Khan most of the interview. But he went on to say that he would like to see that Amir Khan should have took the Kell Brook fight. Who the fuck is ducking Kell Brook? This guy does not know what he's talking about. He has no idea what's going on with the negotiations with Kell Brook and Amir Khan. Because if he had any idea, he would know that Eddie Hearn offered Amir Khan $10 million. Then he went back on his promise. Even Eddie Hearn said it on Twitter. He said when Amir Khan came back to him with the $10 million offer, he spat out his coffee. Then he later claims that he was going to give Amir Khan the $10 million that he promised him before. So Floyd Mayweather, for him to speak on Amir Khan should have took the fight, who the fuck are you to tell somebody what fights to take and what money to take, man? I mean, who the fuck are you? When you have absolutely no idea what's going on with negotiations, man. It's Kell Brooks and Eddie Hearn who's not making that fight happen, man. They're the reason why that fight didn't happen. They fighting Kevin Bezier. They're not coming up with the right money. He promised the man $10 million. Then he went back on the $10 million promise. Khan said he offered him half of that. So I'm thinking about he probably offered him $5 or $6 million. If you offered him half of what you offered him before. So you need to get your figures right, first of all. Get your weight up. Get your money right, Eddie Hearn. if you want that Amir Khan fight. And stop fighting these fucking bums, man. Stop fighting Kevin Bezier, JoJo Dan and shit. Stop fighting these guys, man. Then he went on to say that the only reason Amir Khan fighting Canelo because he want to be like him. Be like you? Motherfucker, you drained Canelo. So who's trying to be like you? He say Amir Khan is trying to be like him. It ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be like it was when he fought Canelo. You damn right it ain't gonna be like when you fought Canelo. Cause you was fighting a motherfucking skeleton that you drained. And I hear a lot of people say that Canelo wanted to be drained. Well, you go and watch the first episode of 24/7 Canelo Mayweather and see if Canelo wanted to be drained. Because he specifically said that he didn't want to be drained. The man he was very upset and angry about being drained in that fight. Nobody wants to starve. Let's just put it that way. Nobody wants to deprive themselves of food. So for the people that say Canelo asked to be drained, he wanted to be drained, you sound like fucking idiots. Nobody wants to starve, man, and be drained coming into a fucking fight. So you damn right, Mayweather, it ain't gonna be like it was when you fought Canelo. It's gonna be a totally different fight. Then he went on to say that the reason why he didn't fight Amir Khan because he pick and choose who he wants to fight. Of course, we know you pick and choose. We saw that evidence when you fought Berto for your last fight. We saw that shit. So of course you pick and choose who you fight. You've been doing that mostly your entire career, picking and choosing and hand picking every one of your fights. Shit, blood boxing used to point that out very well. How you pick and choose all of your fights. Then he went on to say that he may come back for a 50th fight. Now I see a lot of hurdles in the way of Mayweather if he tries to come back for a 50th fight. The first hurdle that I see, Canelo got his dates. Canelo got the Cinco de Mayo date and he got the September date. So who is Floyd Mayweather going to fight to knock Canelo off that date? That's going to bring in more than 400,000 pay-per-view buys. Because according to Yahoo Sports, he did 400,000 pay-per-view buys versus Andre Berto. And we know Floyd Mayweather probably is going to plan on fighting a bum. So what bum are you going to fight that's going to knock Canelo Alvarez or Amir Khan if he beats Canelo? How are you going to knock those guys? Especially if Amir Khan beats Canelo and fights Triple G or Canelo fights Triple G. How are you going to knock those guys off those dates? That's the first hurdle that I see. The second hurdle is what network you're going to get to pick up the fight. I mean, who's going to guarantee Floyd Mayweather $30 million to $35 million to fight a bum and lose money? Because Showtime lost money on that Andre Berto fight. According to ESPN, they lost millions of dollars on that Andre Berto fight. The fight did around $400,000. Floyd got a guaranteed $32 million. Berto got a guaranteed $4 million. So that's $36 million guaranteed. And you're only selling $400,000? Nobody ain't buying the shit. So you're going to have to come up with an opponent that's worthy of a network picking up. That's the same problem that Adrian Broner's having right now. He can't get a network to pick up the fight with Theo Payne, Ashley Simpson. He can't get a network to pick up that fight. So they thinking about putting it on Friday Night Fights. So that's the second hurdle that I see. Who are you going to get to fight that's going to bring you over 400,000 pay-per-view buys? Who are you going to get to fight? There's only 3 opponents I can think of that's going to get you over 400,000 pay-per-view buys. So, first of all, if you're thinking about coming back for a 50th fight, you're going to need a network, first of all, that's going to guarantee you. You know Floyd is going to want about 30 to 35 million guaranteed. So you're going to need a network to pick up the fight. Whether it's HBO or Showtime might be stupid enough. They might be stupid enough to pick up a fight and lose millions of dollars. They might guarantee you 35 million and take a $15 million loss. Showtime just might be stupid enough to do some shit like that. So you're going to need a network that's going to pick up the fight. Then you're going to need a good enough opponent. You're going to need a big enough opponent to knock Canelo or Amir Khan off those dates. Especially if those guys are fighting Triple G. If they're fighting a big opponent, you're not just gonna knock those guys off those dates. So he's gonna have some major hurdles to overcome if he's thinking about fighting for a 50th fight. Because his last fight, nobody bought the shit. Because he's losing his star power. Because he had to cancel several events in the UK. Nobody bought his last pay-per-view. So I don't know if fans are getting tired of seeing Mayweather, but he's losing his star power. He's not the big star that he once was. Because if you're only selling 400,000 pay-per-view buys, you're not selling out your events in the UK. You canceling events. Nobody buying the tickets. I mean, you got a lot of shit to worry about if you're trying to come back for a 50th fight. So I just wanted to touch on those interviews that he did with FightHype.com today. You guys make sure you check all of them out. Shout out to FightHype.com, man. They get a lot of in-depth interviews, man. It should be good interviews.